up, everybody? Welcome to our Thanksgiving edition of Talking Sports with the Know-It-Alls. It's your boy, the Know-It-All, joined by Big Ralph this week. Before we get talking, Thanksgiving approaching, there's a lot of things to be thankful for. But speaking of being thankful, I know there's one fan base that's thankful. We had a Cowboy sighting. The Cowboys have finally decided to start playing football. They beat the Commanders. What is going on with you guys? Cowboys win 34-26. The last couple plays to end the game, I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all missed the extra point. Then you kick off. The guy run the kickoff back for a touchdown. Jaden Daniels. What's going on? I don't know what's going on with you, bro. You hit a rookie wall or something. But what you think about that game, Ralph?
Well, like you said, Cowboys finally decided to play some football a little bit. Defense actually looked halfway decent. Offense looked halfway decent. I mean, finally, should have been doing that 10 weeks ago. But the Commanders, like, yeah, Jay, did you hit a wall? Like, what's going on? I mean, even though you did have a couple nice throws, but I don't know. Y'all starting to go downhill all of a sudden. Y'all was looking at almost the favorites in the NFC East to now. Y'all middle of the pack going down there to where the Cowboys are. So better get it together before it's too late.
It's already too late. I think you blew your chance, Washington. You're having a good season, but this NFC, man, there's a lot going on. The Rams are up and down. 49ers up and down. You might be able to slide a one more wild card in, but you guys, your ship is sinking fast. I don't know what's going on. Jaden, I think they figuring you out a little bit. It's time to make adjustments, buddy. Time to make adjustments. Scary Terry, I see you though. So for you Cowboy fans, we ain't talked about y'all in a few weeks. This is for you. Happy Thanksgiving. You still suck though. Man, KC. They did it again. They got a last second field goal. They doing what it takes to win, but I don't know about you. Some just seem off about the champs. The Panthers, 30-27. Ain't this the same team the Bears blew out? Mahomes, you showed up. You threw 3 touchdowns, but the fact that you need a last-second field goal to beat the Panthers, some just ain't sitting right.
It happens
with them, man. So what you think about that, man?
I've been saying it for a while. I'm like, KC just escaping by, just barely skating by, beating these teams. I don't know. It's getting later in the season. Y'all still struggling with teams like Carolina. Y'all should be blowing them out like how Detroit and Baltimore blow people out the games that they're supposed to win. Like, there's no way that game should have even been close. Y'all should have beat them by 40 at least. Get it together. I mean, but bright spot to Carolina. Y'all running backs look good, and Bryce Young actually had a good game.
He looking better since they benched him. He seemed to have
his confidence went up.
Confidence went back, and he seemed different. Yeah. So I like that about him. Hey, it's a holiday weekend. It's a holiday week with Thanksgiving and stuff. And like I said before, I'm thankful. But it's another holiday. The Broncos won again. Whenever they win, I'm wearing my chain. We represent. We won again. We beat the Raiders 29-18. We knocked their quarterback out for the year. Rios, what's up, my dude? I know you pissed off. Just like with the Bear fans, I love it. I told you we was going to smack y'all, but I'm not going to even throw it in you guys' face that the Broncos won again. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real cool. I'm expecting us to win now, so I don't have to throw it in y'all face. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't the week. This ain't the week. Broncos win again. You Bear fans, this is what it's like to win. You can just smell the victory in the air. Something you guys don't know. The only thing you're smelling is more losses. Patriots, they only smelling losses. So if I can really I wanted to give Ralph something to represent our teams. I got my chain. I was gonna give Ralph something to represent his team, but we couldn't bring a trash can on the show this week, so we just gonna leave it alone. But as I said before, Broncos win. Everything is right in the world. We had a major upset this weekend. The Titans with the upset over the Texans.
Ooh, that was
Texans, what is wrong with y'all? CJ, I know you went to Ohio State. You are starting to live up to my nickname. You're starting to look like a suck-eye, brother. Y'all, you suck in the last couple weeks. What's wrong with you, man? You waiting on Thanksgiving dinner? You need a turkey or something, some candy yams? Let me know, man. But they lose to the Titans. I thought the Titans was playing for the number 1 pick. You know what I'm saying?
Will Levis, you about to get booted and you want to play all of a sudden.
Now you want to play all of a sudden. But the Titans with the 32-27 upset over the Texans. I don't know what to say about y'all. Y'all struggling. But I don't know. Before we go on to the next games, something happened this week in football that I'm really baffled over. And I have a problem with a lot of these athletes now thinking they're entitled. Daniel Jones, you're trash, dude. So you get upset, you get in your feelings because they made you third team or they made you like scout team and act like you were somebody else. They should have made you act like a quarterback because you trash. Then you had the audacity to ask for a release, like you got it like that. And they gave you what you want. You got released. But the most crazy part about it, they say it's 10 teams that's actually looking to sign him.
I don't know why.
And they say one is looking at him to be a starter.
The Raiders? Since Minshew broken up now?
Since we knocked him out the game.
So I can't see who else can really want him. I don't get it. He trash.
He could be back up for the Bears.
You know what? The Cowboys might try to sign him. Wouldn't be surprised.
Start him Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I mean, and start him.
That would be classic. That would be classic.
Against the Giants.
That's what I'm saying. That would be classic.
Boy.
That would be classic.
That'd be Jerry
petty.
Jones fashion for sure.
That would be classic and petty.
And mess around and beat the Giants, too.
Exactly. But speaking of Thanksgiving, speaking of the NFC East, we had a great game Sunday night. We had a great game. It ended up in the end being like a little blowout, but I think it was a great game by what happened. The Eagles beating the Rams 37-20. Look here. I think Saquon had the game of the year yesterday. Even better than Ralph's favorite running back, Derrick Henry, when he ran buckshot over Dallas?
Mm-hmm.
When he ran all over them.
Yep. That was early in the season, too.
Saquon rushed for 255 yesterday and a great win over the Rams because the Rams have been looking better lately, especially with them getting their receivers back.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought the game would be a little more competitive than what it was. But the Eagles are showing you they may be the team to beat in the NFC. I say May. You got a couple teams. You got the Lions.
They too
you got
up
the
and
Packers.
down for me.
Well, everybody been up and down except the
Except
Lions.
for Lions.
Except for Lions. So my question with this game going on, who do you think? I know where your answer gonna go, but we'll present that to the fans. Who is having the better season, Saquon or Derrick Henry?
We know I'm going to go Derrick Henry.
I know you are.
But don't get me wrong. I think Saquon going to the Eagles might have been the best pickup of the year. That might have been literally the best free agent signing of the year with that. Because how he been playing and some of them rushing numbers is ridiculous. Baltimore's still trying to figure out if they want to get Derrick Henry the ball or let Lamar Jackson run it, so they still stuck in between. But we clearly see what Philadelphia going to do every time he giving him the ball every time. And then his highlights are just ridiculous. The backwards hurdle, how he was killing yesterday. I mean, come on now. I mean, we know Derrick Henry for stiff arms and running over people. So here's like Saquon's more finesse, Derrick Henry's more physical. So
I think this was a chance or this was a situation where both backs didn't just chase the money.
They went to a team.
They went to teams that fit their needs.
Mm-hmm.
So I think both of them went to the perfect place for them.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I think Saquon, I think both of them could have fit. Both of them could have fit in Dallas.
I think Derrick Henry was the perfect fit for Dallas. I think
But-
Dallas just totally jagged that one.
But what I'm saying, even though I think Henry would have been good, would have been great with Dallas, I think Saquon would have been great with them too, with his receiving
Mm-hmm.
out the backfield. But I'm gonna go with Saquon. I think Henry just straight running back. You know what I'm saying? Old school. Give me the ball 30 times.
Get downhill.
I'm gonna get downhill. The fact that Saquon rush and receives, I think is he's making more of an impact. I think both of them can are great MVP contenders, and it's amazing how the league dog running backs, but each running back who went to a new team this year, I like the leaders in rushing.
Yep.
Henry, Saquon, Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon, and all them switch teams.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's
Shows how much
kudos
they
to
need it.
them, and I like how they throw it in the league face, how the league tries to downplay the running back, and I hope it's it can be a resurgence of the importance of a running back and not just on a rookie contract.
And I hope they teams that they with give them extensions
Stop
and give
paying
them some more money.
Stop paying them.
Give them the
And
money
use it.
after this year because the three we talking about, Mixon, Saquon, and Derrick Henry, all three of them are top 4, even with Josh Jacobs too. Nobody really want to pay them, so
All they old teams wish they was
struggling.
there. The
So-
Raiders, the Bengals,
Titans.
the Titans, and the Giants especially. You just sad for what you did. You kept the quarterback, then released him, and didn't want to pay the running back.
Smack in your face. That's what you get.
And watch, that's what you draft this year. You're gonna draft a running back and a
And a
quarterback. Dummies.
Y'all gonna be looking bad. I just hope that y'all don't draft the boy from Boise State.
Oh my God, I hope they don't either.
Don't draft him, mess his career up, and don't draft no good quarterback, cause God, y'all
I like
just
the boy from
totally
Boise.
jagged.
I like the boy from Boise. I
Yeah,
like him.
he gonna be nice coming to the league.
Speaking of running backs, the way Saquon and Derek is running, do you think we can have 2,000-yard rushes this year?
I think they can get close. I think because you got Saquon at almost 14. Derrick ain't played yet, but if he have a big game like this, like Saquon had, you figure that they both got about 6 games left. It could be close. It could be close.
I can
It
see
be
both
close.
of them getting
At least both of them over
800.
1,800.
1,800. I can see both of them having at least 3 more 150-yard games.
Especially if they play some bad run
Nah.
defenses.
The rest of the season, I think both of them play division opponents. So Henry might have a harder time because he'll play
They play
the Steelers
Cincinnati,
again,
Steelers,
Cincinnati, Cleveland. So all 3 of those have some decent defenses. Saquon play Dallas,
should run over them.
Washington.
Could run over them.
Who else is in the East?
Carolina.
The Giants. No, the Giants.
No,
The Giants.
yeah, we got the Giants, Philly.
Dallas,
Yeah,
Washington. Yeah, the Giants. So my money on Saquon.
yeah. I mean,
My money
he,
on
he got the
Saquon.
more favorable matchup.
My money on
so,
Saquon.
Yeah,
My
he
money on
definitely could
Saquon.
do it. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Going back to the games, we didn't forget about you guys. Don't fret. We didn't forget about you guys. The Packers smacked 49ers. I know my Packer fans out there. I know you guys are real excited. You know, they beat the banged up 49ers, 38-10. I was impressed with the game. Jordan Love, you still made some dumb throws, but you threw 2 touchdowns. You should have had 3 because Watson, you dropped that ball.
one.
But Josh Jacobs, one of my favorite running backs, he ran for 3 touchdowns. like I say, the 49ers was depleted with injuries, but I don't believe in that. If you get on the field, I don't want to hear that once you lose. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this the NFL. As tough as y'all play, it shouldn't be an excuse. What's your take on the game, dog?
Jordan Love, man, come on, man. Got to stop making them rookie mistakes with trying to squeeze the ball into tight areas. You can't do it, bro. You should have had at least 2 more picks in this game. But on the flip side, good throws on the touchdown. Yeah, Watson dropped one. That should have definitely been a touchdown too. But Josh Jacobs picked y'all up. But what's supposed to happen? He ran over them like he was supposed to, and y'all kept feeding him the ball. So Green Bay looked nice every week. It's just the problem is what Jordan Love gonna do, because he can't keep being crazy like that.
Stop trying to take what the game give you.
He giving them Brett Favre throws.
Yeah, I like Jordan Love. I think he's the future. Calm down a little bit. Just calm down a little bit. Let the game come to you, and good things will happen, man. And you guys are a good threat in the NFC. I can't wait to see you guys play Detroit again in a couple weeks. But come on with it, man. Come on with it.
Yeah, Green Bay tough. They tough. They defense tough too.
Yeah. But speaking of future games, like I say, this is the holiday week. We're on Thursdays. Thursday we got 3 games. Friday we got a game plus this weekend. So it's a football weekend plus it's a rivalry week in college football. You got Michigan playing the Suckeyes. So it's always a big thing. But coming up this week, as we do every week, it's a couple games we look forward to. We're going to predict. First game we're going to talk about Thursday. We got the Packers playing the Dolphins. I'm intrigued by this matchup, regardless of what the Dolphins' record is. They're still a threat with Tua being back, especially after this week's game. He still got their speed, but they playing against the Packers. The Packers got a lot to play for. So saying that, for me, while I'm sitting at work eating greens, I'm picking the Packers to beat the Dolphins in what will be a very entertaining game Sunday night. What you got, Ralph?
I had Packers over the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are done. They're gonna blow their team up after this year. Tua, you just need to go ahead and retire, bro. And y'all really making Tyreek Hill look bad. Like, he ain't really had no good games yet this year. And he definitely ain't gonna have.
But you know what? Tyreek ain't been right since the police pulled him over.
That too. Yep, absolutely.
That has lingered. Big time.
So I don't think he gonna do well against Green Bay, because everybody know, like, just keep him in front of you for the most part. They're gonna double team you the whole time. So I see Miami lose, and I don't see it as a blowout though. See it as maybe somewhat a close game, maybe a 10-point spread between the two. So like a, I don't know, 31-something, 31-21 or something like that, okay. Or 31-20, somewhere around there.
I just want a lot of passing. I want a lot of action, and I think we definitely gonna get in that game. Another game I'm looking forward to, a rivalry game. My son looking forward to this game. I don't think he's gonna be looking forward to the outcome. But the Steelers playing the Bengals. Anytime it's a rivalry game, it's always intriguing, because they get amped for their division rivals. The Bengals are a team with talent but turmoil. You don't know what Bengal team gonna show up
at all. But you know what two gonna show up? Burrow and Chase. Every time. Higgins, you never know what gonna show up with him.
But for this game, I'm going to go with the Steelers. I just like the fact of even though they laid an egg the other day against Cleveland, I like the fact of Russ, his connection with Pickens, and Pickens being mad last week. He's going to want to make a statement going against the Bengals and Chase and Higgins to prove that he's on their level. Like, what about me? So I think he's going to want to do real good. So I'm going to go with the Steelers. And probably a close game. Might be one of the closest games of the weekend. But I'm going with the Steelers with the win. What you think?
Go with the Bengals. I think the Bengals got a lot more to. They need this W more than the Steelers do. they really need to come out and show that they actually probably gonna make the playoffs. Because they lose this game, I think they'll be pretty much out of contention at that point. T. Higgins definitely needs to show up and actually play. Whatever injuries that you might have lingering, you might need to play, bro. Jamar Chase gonna show up, and Joe Burrow definitely gonna show up. Now it depends on if Joe Burrow gonna show up in the first half or the second half, or in both. So they need this win more than the Steelers do. Period. And the Steelers, I think their offense is clicking, but at the same time, all it takes is for one bonehead move by Russell, and they game go turn all the way around. So, but at the end of the day, I think the Bengals need the W more. So I'm gonna go with them on this one because this is basically gonna decide they're gonna make the playoffs or not, in my opinion.
I think they playing spoiler the rest of the year.
Yeah, and this would be even more of a spoiler.
I think they just on spoilers the rest of the year. One game, Sunday, 3 p.m. I think this game should be the Sunday night or the Monday night game. My team play Monday night next week. Hey, flex that. My fault, Daddy. Flex that shit out, man. I think this game should be the Monday night game. I think this could be a potential Super Bowl preview. Eagles versus the Ravens. I think this is going to be a great game. We got the league top 2 rushers playing against each other. We got good receivers. We got Philly receivers with Zay Flowers, Likely, Andrews. We got Jalen Hurts versus Lamar. This should be a Sunday night or Monday night game. Flex the Broncos out of Monday night. I hate to say this about my team. Flex them out.
Who they playing against?
They playing against Cleveland.
Oh yeah, man,
Flex that
NFL,
out.
take that game out.
Flex that
That
out.
should be a 12:00 Sunday game.
Look,
Nobody
that shouldn't
cares.
even be a 12 o'clock game. That should be an 8 a.m. game. And that's my team, but I'm keeping it real. Flex that game out. Put the Ravens, Eagles, Monday night, December 2nd. That would be a great game. But speaking of that, I'm going to let you go first because I think this game going to be a monster. Who you got, Ralph?
I got the Ravens. No, I'm riding with Derrick Henry and them. I think it's gonna be a good game. We gonna see who gonna show up though, because Baltimore. 1 minute they got good offense, next minute they can't put up 10 points and they can't score touchdowns all of a sudden. So we'll see what happens with that. And same thing with Philly. You never know what Jalen Hurts gonna do too. Like he be up and down as well. So, but Saquon has shown up all year. Derrick Henry has shown up all year. Zay Flowers sometimes can't catch the ball, and Brown, you never know what he gonna get. Might be hurt or something. Might slip down the stairs. You never know. So I'm riding with the Ravens on the game. I think it's gonna be a good game. I agree with you. It should be the Sunday night or the Monday night game. Take Denver out of there. He shouldn't be on the TV ever. But
I'm going with the Eagles. I think if there's any team defense built to stop Derrick Henry, I think it's the Eagles. With them 2 big defensive tackles, with Jalen Carter and the other kid from Georgia, I think they can shut the run down. I think they have the defense overall that can shut them down. On offense, the Ravens defense hasn't been the Ravens defense of old. Even though I do like Cal Hamilton, I do like Roquan Smith. I think the Eagles have two receivers. They don't even need Smith.
you barely play anyway.
I think AJ is a problem for them.
When you want to play, right?
I think he is a problem for them. I'm going with the Eagles, but I think it's going to be a great game because I think Lamar is going to want to show everybody. Don't put Jalen Hurts in the same breath as him. And I think Jalen Hurts is going to want to show I deserve to be spoken about just like Lamar. So I'm going with the Eagles and what I think is going to be probably the best game of the weekend. The last game we're going to talk about that I'm looking forward to seeing on Thanksgiving is your Chicago Bears playing Detroit. I wish this game would come on later instead of early. I wish it came on later so you guys' food can be settled and when you watch the game so you wouldn't throw up. But I hope you guys went and got some Pepto and stuff because you're going to be sick. But knowing the Bears, they'll mess around and win this game. Just so the fans can be like, we back and all that. We went through a rough spell. See, we beat Detroit. Shit's not gonna happen. Don't even worry about it. Don't even get your hopes up. Leave it up to your boy to bring you back down to earth. It's not gonna happen. The way Detroit been smacking people, I know the law of averages catching up, but I think they coaches got them in a space where one game at a time. David Montgomery coming back, even if he don't play, he gonna tell his boys, man, smoke them, dog, for what they did to me. Mm-hmm. Smoke them. So Bears, y'all might put up a good fight. I don't think y'all going to. I think y'all morale is down. Y'all lost another game by late field goal. We're gonna talk about that later. But I'm going with the Lions to put them paws on the Bears to set notice to everybody that we coming. What you think, dog?
I feel the same. I think the Bears could surprise everybody and beat the Lions because this is how the Bears are. Every year they lose games that they don't supposed to lose, and then they win a game or two that they don't supposed to win. And this is one of those games that we all know that they don't supposed to win, but they might mess around and beat the Lions just because these are the Bears we are talking about. Yep. But on the flip side, the Lions have been smacking every team that they supposed to beat badly. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions put 50 up on the Bears. I would not be surprised.
I would love it.
And the Bears got one of the better defenses in the league, which is crazy because they can't beat nobody. But it would be I'm just almost certain that it's going to either be the Lions going to smack them and put up a lot of points, or the game going to be close and the Bears going to beat them. And we'll know this by the first half, maybe by the first quarter. We're going to know what type of game it's going to be. If the Bears going to end up getting blown out, or if this game going to be close and come down to a field goal that might get blocked or kicked into the left-right stands, whatever.
Man, y'all won't even be good on y'all Thanksgiving food yet before y'all start throwing y'all food away. Because they going to be on early, too.
Like, man, these Bears, oh, my God. This is one of them games just, I don't know. Like, this could be... I'm gonna have to go with my boy Ant on this. This is gonna be one that they probably can steal. They probably steal, or like I said, like we think they gonna get the ass kicked. So,
I'm hoping for it.
Yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna go with the ass kicking. You know what, Ant? F you.
Ass kicking on 3.
We going with the ass kicking.
1, 2, 3, ass kicking. But speaking, we're gonna switch it up real quick. We really ain't talked about the NBA too tough this year. But the only thing I'm going to say about the NBA, hey, man, y'all need to change the rules or something. I am so tired of everybody shooting threes. Bring back low post scoring. Just running plays. You know what I'm saying? I miss drop steps. I miss the big man going in the post, setting up. Everybody shoots the three. People that can. What's my man for the Bulls? Smith went to Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you got goggles because you can't see and you shoot threes. Bro, I'm so tired of everybody shooting threes. And I never thought, as much as I love basketball, that I would enjoy watching football more than basketball. I never thought I would see the day, but everybody it's so much of a copycat league. And I'm like, I'm tired of it. Do something. Please do something. But speaking of that, I see for the All-Star game, they changed the format.
Yeah.
So that might be a little pickup run or something. That may be a little better, bring more intrigue into it, a little more excitement. I think y'all need to get $2-3 million to the winner of the slam dunk competition to get better people to get in. Somebody like Ant-Man, Ja Morant or something, get them in. But that's just my opinion.
Shit, I'd rather see a 45-year-old Vince Carter out there dunking shit. Some of these dunk contest contestants be straight booty.
Trash.
Straight bad. I want to see the game go back to, every time I look at the box scores for these NBA games, everybody's over 100 points.
They shoot threes.
It's absolutely, but it's like the time ain't changed. It's still 12 minutes per quarter.
Bro,
but everybody averaging 110 points or more. They taking
15 threes every quarter.
This is bad. I want to see 80, 90-point games.
No.
Where people, or even a 70-point game, when people you playing better defense,
Strategy.
and it's a strategy against the see. The coaches ain't even got a coach no more. It's like, all right, cool. Hey, go down there. We trying to put
It's
the
a
ball up
pickup
within
game.
5-10 seconds. First person to get a wide open shot or open shot. Hey, we shooting it. It literally like an open gym game. There's no defense being played. I don't even know how to even have defensive player of the year award no more because you let Rudy win it 4 times and he shouldn't have won it last year, and he'd been getting dunked on and getting 40
Wemby
scored on
shoulda
him.
won.
Wemby should have won last year by far. I'm tired of seeing games like that. I really don't watch the NBA no more heavy until it's really after the All-Star break because now it's 25 games left and they get closer. The games that I do watch, I watch the marquee matchups, and some of them games I'd be like, wow, oh, LeBron ain't playing tonight. AD ain't playing tonight. Paul George ain't playing. Embiid ain't playing because it's the second half. It's the second game of a double-double. I mean, back-to-back. Like, it's like, then you got Kawhi, who, bro, I think you just go ahead and retire now. I get tired of watching James Harden play sometimes. I'm mad that the young boy, Paulo Banchero, is hurt down in Orlando because I actually love watching him play. He actually made the NBA fun to watch again. And then the Knicks, y'all looking kind of up and down just because y'all still trying to figure out what Karl Anthony Towns, who I call Big Girl. So it's like you trying to figure it out with that, and then the Bulls. Oh my God! Like, just go ahead and trade half that team away. Go ahead and get rid of Vooch and all of them. Like Vooch, Lonzo, all of them. Like they just Zach LaVine. Like, come on, man! You just look bad. But on the flip side, Cleveland been looking good so far. Like, I've watched a few Cleveland games, and Donovan Mitchell and them look very good. The Lakers even look somewhat good. The Nuggets, I know they just pacing themselves at the moment. Like we know where they're gonna be at. Philly, I don't know what y'all gonna do with Embiid and what y'all gonna do with Paul George. I know Paul George just can't stay healthy all of a sudden too. And Embiid he don't want to play back to backs. He don't want to do this, that, and come on, bro. Like y'all is crazy because they got that big old contract for the media, but y'all ain't living up to a lot of it. People don't want to see them 140-point games no more. We want to go back to under 100 where it's a strategy. So get it together. Hey, Adam Silver, look at something. I'm glad you changed the NBA. I'm glad y'all changed the All-Star format up years ago with Chris Paul and them. Had y'all changed it up to how the TBT tournament is run. Now y'all changed it up again. But yeah, with the dunk contest, that was always the thing that everybody looked forward to for All-Star break, and it's been trash for the last 20 years. It ain't been good since
Mike.
No, I would say Vince Carter in 2000. That was probably about the last good one. Oh, no, I take it back. You had a good one, Blake Griffin and all that, when he jumped over the car and all that. I'd give him that. Oh, yeah, Eric Gordon and Zach LaVine, too. That was the recent one. Yeah, so, but other than that, like, yeah, you got to give a better incentive. Like, you got to get your star players like Zion, if he got to be healthy, Ja Morant, Ant-Man, these big-time dunkers to get in this dunk contest and show out. Because other than that, y'all might as well just take it away because it's boring. Or have some people off the street come and dunk. One or other, get them some incentives to play. Other than that, I don't know, man.
I heard you say trash. Speaking of trash, Bear fans, don't think we forgot about you yet. So, speaking of trash, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Being Petty with Ralph and Jimmy. Welcome, everybody, to this week's Thanksgiving edition of Being Petty with Ralph and Jimmy. Bears lose again, 30-27 this week to the Vikings. In overtime, before I get my rant in, before I give my thoughts of the game, another loss. You did show some signs of living. You did play a better game, Bears. Nice comeback. But another game, another loss. What's they 7 loss now?
They 5 and 7? 5 in a row. 5 games in a row, 6 games, something like that.
Okay.
Horrible.
So, Ralph, what was your take on the Bears losing again to the Vikings.
You know what? I saw some signs of fight this time, though. Caleb actually had a good game. You still see him making bad passes that could have been big plays. He missed Roma Dunze. He missed Keenan Allen on the on the first down play. Roma Dunze play could have been a touchdown. So I see a lot of improvement with him. They look way better on their offense since they fired the offensive coordinator. So they're looking better in there. And I'm starting to see fighting. That's all you really want to see after so long. So I give y'all credit on that. But on the flip side, like, y'all still lost. Like, I mean, come on now. Like, it's getting bad. That's what, 5-6 in a row? That's horrible. And y'all gonna lose again Thursday by record fashion. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they beat the Bears 50-3. That'd be horrible.
That would be marvelous.
Actually, it'd be great.
That would be marvelous.
So, like, oh man, it's getting bad. Like, getting up watching them play on Sunday morning and having the 12 o'clock game. You just sitting there watching, like, oh, come the Bears now. How they gonna look? And then y'all couldn't stop nobody. Y'all stopped Justin Jefferson, but y'all let the rest of the team just straight mollywop y'all. Like, God.
They had Jordan Addison looking like
he looked
Rice.
He was out there killing. Like, I mean, Jordan Addison is a good player. Don't get me wrong, but he had 160 yards receiving. Like, hey man, it's getting bad, man. Well, it's not getting bad. It is bad.
Before I get into my rant, Mike, can we have the number on the screen again? 1-800-FIND-THEM-1. As you can see, me and Ralph is on here again with no Ant, no Eric. The way they lost again, I don't blame them for not showing their face either. I wouldn't. And it's just going to get worse with the Lions coming up this week.
Mm-hmm.
But on that take, Bear fans, I will give your team credit. Everybody take note. This is a know-it-all exclusive because I don't do it often. You guys did show fight. Noel, some of the throws, couple throws Caleb made, I'm going to give him credit. They were great throws. I could see what all the hoopla is and why you guys anticipating having a good team in the future. But you guys showed some fight to come back. I'm more disappointed in Minnesota that you guys let them get back in the game when you should have kicked their teeth in and just really, but to let them back in the game, that's more of a bad look on you. But kudos to let the Bears get back in the game to get to overtime because the Groundhog fans came out and started feeling themselves only to get dejected in overtime. Nothing was more gratifying than that, to see them get their hopes up once they went to overtime. Oh, we're going to come back now. Then
defense straight
fell apart. So I loved every minute of it. Bear fans, I hate to tell you, I told you so again. But I told you so. The same thing is happening every week. Like I said, it was bright spots with Caleb, how he played this week. But it's just going to get worse. 7 losses. So, if you did your math right, the most they can win is 10 games now?
Mm-hmm.
So, all you people that's betted me that the Bears would win 10 games, you got one more loss, and then it's pay what you owe season. Few of y'all is already pay what you owe season. So, hate to say I told you so again, but I told you so. But you could be a Cowboys fan, and it could be worse. So, look on the bright side. But for me, on the flip side, my team won. So,
I'm tired of Nick Bo.
Hey,
I'm really tired of him.
I'm not.
Well, you know what? He's like 30 anyway, so he got the experience.
Hey,
This
this ain't a Bronco talk. Even though we won,
Just saying.
Bronco had their segment already. This is all for the Bear fans.
I'm tired of him.
This is all for the Bear fans. Hey, y'all was at the game real rude. My son was working this weekend. Y'all was real rude. My son say y'all phony. Y'all only talk when y'all winning or when the game got close. But in the end, he got the last laugh at y'all. So all my Bear fans, all my friends who Bear fans, once again, I'm glad to see you guys suffering. I'm glad to see you guys in agony. It's nothing more funny than seeing that your Thanksgiving gonna be ruined. The ladies that Bear fans, don't use the Bears as an excuse that the food gonna be fucked up. That was gonna happen anyway. Especially you Southside Bear fans.
Oh my God.
Y'all can't cook no way. So when y'all burn the ham, when y'all be serving that macaroni / cornbread, when y'all gonna mess that up, look, don't blame the Bears. Y'all was gonna mess up the food anyway. So on that note, I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. I know I am with the Bears losing. I'm thankful for a lot of stuff. I'm thankful for my crew. My crew that had Ultimate Gaming Experience. I'm thankful for everybody with Shoot That Shoot. Got something to do with the podcast. Big Ralph, Mike. The two ghosts. And Eric. Hey, everybody, check out Nikki. She going to have barbecue pigeon. They're going to be on 94. They're going to be on 111th, right off the expressway. Check out. She's going to be out there Wednesday from 9 to 2:30. I think she's going to be giving out chicken. You know what I'm saying? So check Nikki out, man. Go check out my little sister. We probably don't show this show to Thursday, but she going to be out Wednesday. She still might be out Thursday, though, because she still might get us some leftover pigeons in Washington Park. So check out. You know what I'm saying? She's doing big things. Shout out to my boy Trip. I told y'all we're going to have Trip on here one week, but I don't know. He told me he got a new modeling gig. They had a modeling show for bodybuilders out in Beverly Hills. So I think he's going to be gone for a couple weeks. But we're going to get my boy on here. So while I'm saying that, after every show, we do Love 1030. Like I say, I'm thankful for a lot of things, but I'm thankful for you guys watching the show. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment, let us know what you think, rate us and everything. So on that note, see you guys in 2 weeks. We're going to take a week off. See you guys in 2 weeks. For the crew, later. Bear down.